Hi, everyone, and welcome to Devotions. Happy Easter. I hope you've had a wonderful Easter and that everything is well in your life. Growing up, I had a very young pastor. His name was Brother Jackie, and he was so young, almost just out of high school, but people loved him and the church filled to hear him speak. One Sunday night, he invited an older person, an old pastor who was retired, to speak. And for the rest of my days, I'll remember what the pastor spoke about. He spoke from John chapter 7, verse 46. Never a man spoke like Jesus. And I think that would be fitting for today. I'd like to list at least 7 things that Jesus said. There were guards sent out to arrest Jesus because he was making a big fuss across the city. And he came back empty-handed. And the leaders of the group that sent him out said, "Where is Jesus? Why didn't you arrest him?" And they said almost as one, "Never a man spoke like he." Never a man spoke like Jesus. One of the things that Jesus said while he was here on earth was to love God. This is the number one thing in all of our lives. If we don't do another thing, we need to love God. And he said, also, Jesus said, love your neighbors. Love your neighbors as much as you love your own self. Further, Jesus said, love your enemies. Now, it's a difficult thing to love someone that doesn't love you and maybe has hurt you, doesn't have your best interest at heart. But Jesus said we are to love our enemies. And we are to forgive. Now, it's very, very difficult to forgive. Some people go through all of life holding grudges against others and sometimes even against themselves. But Jesus says we are to forgive if we would know the best peace of mind. The other thing that Jesus said was to serve. We're here not just to take it easy, not just to eat, drink, and be merry, but to serve other people the best that we can, the best that we know how. And if that's only giving a cup of water to someone, that is something. Jesus said also we are to have faith and we are to have trust toward him, in him, as we live our lives. And the last thing that I'd like to list today is that Jesus told us to not fear. He said, I'm with you always, even unto the end of the world, and you can live your life without fear. That's the devotional. God bless you. Thanks for being here. I'll close with a prayer. Wonderful Lord, how much you love us. Thank you for this wonderful Easter. Keep us through the night so that we may awake in the morning ready to love you and serve to the best of our abilities. I ask these things in your holy name. Amen. Bye-bye.